And now just days away from Christmas. Hard to believe, but it's true. And if you're celebrating with a traditional Christmas tree, of course, there's always the potential threat of a fire in your home. 7 to 4 News wanted to give you some ideas of what you can do to keep your home safe from fire and also just how real that fire threat is. 7 to 4's Holly Baker live in Traverse City this morning. Snow rapidly falling on her head. Holly, how you doing out there this morning?
I'm doing good, Brody. It's really beginning to look a lot like Christmas out here.
It is, yeah.
It definitely is. You know, a lot of times people during this time of year prefer to have a real tree in their house, whether for the scent or just, you know, tradition-wise. So I'm here with Meredith Hawes, a fire safety public educator, who's going to tell us a little bit about the hazards that might come with having a real tree.
Well, like you said, natural trees are very nice because they smell good. They're fun to, it's part of a tradition. However, they can be a fire hazard, especially if you let them dry out. And so we just want to encourage folks to keep your trees watered, make sure that you test your cords, make sure that you're not overloading your cords and they're UL tested. And of course, make sure that you unplug your tree before you leave the home. So we have another tree here now, and we had 2 trees at the same time donated by Lowe's, and our second tree here we did not water. So this has been sitting for a couple of days, and we're going to put some flames to it here and see if there's a difference in how this tree may ignite.
Our first tree we kept pretty watered very well. It didn't really show much to the flames. This tree seems to be taking it a little bit easier.
A little bit easier. In fact, our green tree didn't even ignite after holding the torch to it for several minutes. So you can see here we're starting to have some flames coming off the tree. We'll see if it makes a difference.
It's definitely important to keep your tree well watered in the base. And how often do people need to be watering their trees?
Daily. Initially, you want to make sure that you water it, it's watered fresh and plenty of water. After 24 hours, 48 hours, it doesn't take as much water, but you want to keep checking it and make sure it's nice and fresh and green.
Fresh and green. If it looks green, that means it's taking in that water, really drinking it down. So our dry tree it's definitely catching fire
Yep.
Yes, it's really
okay. We've hit some dry needles there, and so you can see that there's a big difference with this tree here.
Definitely more flammable, very dangerous in the home if you aren't keeping your tree watered.
We don't see a lot of Christmas tree fires, but when we do, Holly, they can be very, very serious.
Definitely. All right, well, yes, our dry tree definitely caught fire very easily compared to our one that is kept very well watered. I want to say thank you, Meredith, very much for giving us these tips. And just to remind people again, how often should they be checking their smoke detectors?
We encourage people to check their smoke detectors a couple times a year, but at least once a year, make sure that you test the batteries in your smoke alarm. And then also keep in mind, a lot of folks are unaware of this, but after 10 years, you need to replace smoke alarms completely.
Great. Well, we're out here live at station number 1 in Traverse City. We had the help of some great firefighters here today and, of course, our trees. We were live in Traverse City. I'm Holly Baker, 7 and 4 News.